Hi, Coach. You were forced to make an early sub. Ortiz came off, and Barlow came in. How is he doing, Ortiz?
I don't know. We'll check him out afterwards, but I don't even know. Hamstring seemed like a soft tissue thing. So we'll check him out and get him back as soon as possible.
And then you scored a set-piece goal. You know, off the set pieces, it looked like you guys were targeting Antonio Carlos, and his goal came. How much has he helped y'all in that department offensively?
Yeah, he got his head on a few. I don't know how many corners we had. 8. We're fairly dangerous on a lot of them. Unfortunately, we gave one up on the other end, and that's something that continues to haunt us. And look, they're going to score goals, and you try to keep them to one. And I think to beat them, you have to score 2 goals. It's that simple. Very few teams are going to beat them because they put numbers on the board, and we have enough chances, enough looks. They had some. It was a pretty even game, and if in my recollection, and we just they made more of the important plays than we did again.
Any other questions in the room? We'll go to Matthew back there.
Coach, you guys have been struggling as of late, and you haven't won a game since July. What is kind of the atmosphere like around the locker room?
Not great. We like to win. Yeah, it helps atmosphere, but the last couple weeks have been pretty good. We built some momentum, 2 good results, and again, we didn't play horrible, and we're in these games, and we're playing at times at a pretty good level, and we're just again not making those plays that really change the game for us, and it's disappointing. It's frustrating. I feel for the guys. They're working hard. This isn't for lack of want. They're trying to follow game plans. They're giving everything they have, and things aren't really going for us in the right way. And that's ultimately that's on me. And but it's been that year, so we'll lick our wounds. We're not out of this thing. I've been in MLS enough to know that you can make a run, but we got to clean some things up.
Coach, it seemed like the subs coming off really made a big difference. Teosi, Dwayne, Lawrence in particular. Can you talk about them?
Yeah. Again, there's game state. We're looking for guys from the get-go to, give us the energy and stay in the game. And then we know we have good weapons, off the bench. And again, there's a lot of good. There's a lot of good, but again, we're not making the plays. Good.
Anything else? One more here.
Hi, Ben. You had talked about making a run for the playoffs, but it is important to note that the team has only drawn first blood once since June. Is there anything you feel that you can attest to this, or anything you feel that?
Well, no, it's a good question. I'll think about that one tonight. We'll see. We got to start a little bit better.